This is an instructional video regarding uploading documents to Kinzer or WellSky EMR system using your agency-issued iPhone or iPad. These instructions have been approved by Michael Robinson, Executive Director for St. Joseph Health Home Care Services, and are to be followed without deviation in order to remain compliant with protecting patient information. After viewing this instructional video, you will be asked to view an attestation statement and verify you have read and agree with the information. If you have additional questions after the completion of this video, please direct them to your manager. Thank you in advance for viewing. In order to upload images to Kinzer, you will need to access the Kinzer website and log in to the EMR system. This can be done one of two ways. The first way is to click on the Chrome icon on your iPad or iPhone. Chrome is the recommended browser when accessing the Kinzer program. You may see a black screen indicating that there are no open tabs. Simply touch the middle of the screen. This will open the Google search page. Type the URL kinzer.net in the search screen and touch Go. This will take you to the login page for WellSky. This is the correct page as Kinzer is now known as WellSky. The second method to access Kinzer is by tapping the Kinzer icon on the screen. Both of these options will take you to the login screen for Kinzer, now known as WellSky. The message seen here will appear. Click Open. Enter your username and password. Please note, saving the password is against policy. If you have previously told the system to save the password, you must delete it by following the directions at the end of this presentation. You should see this notice of intended for business use only every time you access WellSky. Click OK to proceed. Using the toolbar at the top of the screen, access your assignments by clicking on Go To and choosing Hotbox. For starts of care, you will see two tasks in your hotbox, the OASIS Start of Care and the Admission task. If you self-schedule, you will be allowed to assign these tasks to yourself. Otherwise, your staffing coordinator will be assigning these and other tasks such as POLST, Advanced Directive, and NOMNOC to you in your hotbox. For uploading the consent and PPEP, click on the Admission task. This screen will open and it will allow for capturing and uploading images. The Admission task is reserved for uploading 3 pages, the 2-page consent and the 1-page PPEP. Please confirm you have opened the correct task, which is admissions for this patient, and it is for the correct patient. You can confirm this by looking at the information in the upper left section of the screen. To capture the images of the consent and PPEP, click on Choose File. The pop-up menu seen here will appear. Notice you have several options. Unless you have connectivity problems, it is expected that you will always use the first option, take photo or video. What to do when experiencing connectivity problems will be discussed later in this video. For now, we will focus on using the first option, take photo or video. Select Take Photo or Video to open the camera on your iPad or iPhone. Your camera viewfinder will open. If you use an external keyboard with your iPad, you may find it easier to remove the iPad from the keyboard while capturing images, as it allows you to turn the screen upright for portrait-oriented documents such as consent, PPEP, and NOMNOC forms. Ensure the camera is set to photo. Align the first page of the document so it is completely within the frame. You may turn the iPad vertical so it will be easier to capture the image. Notice how the function keys have rotated to the right side. This will not affect the orientation of the document uploaded. Once in position, click the round white circle to activate the camera and capture the image. The captured image will appear with the option to retake or use photo. Clicking retake will reset the camera so you may reattempt the image capture. Clicking use photo will place the photo in the previous screen, preparing it for final uploading. The image will appear here. To complete the upload, click Upload Attachment. The image will disappear and the file name will appear under Attachment Name heading as a JPEG file. Continue to repeat this process for each page you want uploaded. The image may not appear immediately. Notice the loading message at the top of the page. You may see this briefly before the final image uploads. Give the system several seconds to finish uploading before proceeding with the next image upload. For an admission task, you should see 3 files indicating 3 pages have been uploaded. You may verify the images are clear, complete, and for the correct patient by clicking on the file name here to view before completing the task. The image will open in a second tab. Scroll to the bottom of the image to make sure you have captured it completely. Once you confirm you are satisfied with the image, you may close the tab and return to the uploading screen. Once the task is completed, you may also view these uploaded images by going to the Episode Manager and clicking on the blue push pin to view the documents. Click Complete to finish the task and return to your hotbox. Notice the admission task has been removed from your hotbox. As a side note, here is an example of a correctly completed consent. All fields must be completed for the consent to be valid and accepted. Note, if you do not have information regarding patient's copay responsibility, you are to write TBD in the blank space. This should happen only when PAR has not had the opportunity to verify copay amounts prior to start of care, such as may occur on weekend or holiday admissions. Please contact your manager if you would like a copy of this sample for future reference. So what do you do if you are having connectivity issues? This next section will review the process. For connectivity problems, you will use the camera app on your iPad or iPhone to take a photo of the document pages to upload. The photos will automatically be stored in the Photos app shown here. Take all the photos before opening the admission task in your hotbox. Once you have taken the photos of all 3 pages for admission, open the admission task within your hotbox as previously instructed. Click Choose File to obtain the menu, but this time, instead of selecting Take Photo or Video, you will select Photo Library. Chrome will request access to your photos. Click OK to continue. The photo screen will pop up displaying several options. Your photos will be stored under Camera Roll. Select Camera Roll to display the photos you captured. Choose the photo you want to upload first. The photo you selected will appear next to Choose File, just as it did previously. Click Upload Attachment to complete the uploading process. Repeat the process with the remaining photos that need to be uploaded for the admission task. Click Complete to finish the task and have it removed from your hotbox. Please note, if you are using the camera app to take photos for uploading, You must follow the process for deleting images from your device presented at the end of this tutorial. How to upload wound photos using your iPad or iPhone will be described next. Whether you are uploading wound photos during SOC, ROC, RECERT, or routine visit note, you will perform this process through the Wound Care Worksheet. Open the Wound Care Worksheet and scroll to the Attachments section. Follow the process for uploading documents previously described. As presented earlier in this presentation, unless you have connectivity problems, you are to use the first option, Take Photo or Video, which does not require deleting images from your device. However, if you do not have internet connection, you may follow the process for capturing the image with your camera app and uploading the images later when you have internet service using Photo Library. Remember, this option requires you to follow the process for deleting images from your device once the photos have been uploaded. Additionally, remember to include in each wound photo patient identifiers, location of the wound, and date of wound per policy. How to delete saved passwords on your iPhone and iPad will be discussed in this section. Open any tab within Chrome. Touch the 3 horizontal dots in the upper right corner. A menu will drop down. Select Settings. This settings screen will appear. Select Passwords. A list of saved passwords will appear, as well as a list of websites you have asked Chrome to designate Never Saved. Kinzer should appear in the Never Saved list as shown here. You must answer the prompt Never Save when asked. If Kinzer.net appears under the saved passwords, you must clear this. For the purposes of demonstration, I am going to show you how to delete the saved password for wellsfargo.com. Touch the gray arrow to the right of the website with the saved password you want to delete. The site, username, and password will be displayed, as well as a delete button at the bottom of the menu. Select Delete. You will be given the choice to continue with the deleting of the password or cancel. Select Delete. Once you click Delete, you will be returned to the password list. To avoid saving passwords in the future, you may choose to turn off the Save Password mode by sliding the button to the left. This completes deleting saved passwords within Chrome on the iPad. The process is the same for deleting on the iPhone. The initial screen is a little different. Access the menu from the lower right. The same menu that you have seen for the iPad will appear. Select Settings and proceed with the same process you did for deleting within the iPad. The next several slides details the process how to delete images from your iPad and iPhone. If you use your camera app on your iPad or your iPhone, you must delete the images completely from your device in order to protect patient information. The next few minutes will detail the process for deleting these images. Please make deleting images part of your daily routine. Select the Photos icon on your iPad. You should see a display of the photos in your gallery. The first time you delete your photos, you may have to scroll to see all of them. Choose the Select button in the upper right of the screen. Choose Select again to highlight all the photos in the gallery. Once you have all the photos selected with the blue check mark, click on the trash can in the upper left. A drop-down will appear indicating how many images you have selected to delete. Click the drop-down to continue with deleting the images. A screen will appear indicating that you do not have any photos or videos in your gallery. However, don't stop yet. In order to completely delete the images from your device, you must take one more step. At the bottom of the screen, you will see an Albums icon. Select to access your albums. Notice how the camera roll album indicates you do not have photos or videos on the device. However, the recently deleted album states there are 11 images in that album. You must delete the images in the recently deleted album to ensure the images are deleted from the device and protect our patient's medical information. Select the recently deleted album to display the images that are still on your device. Here are the 11 images I recently deleted. Notice that the device will automatically delete the images within a set time frame. For instance, these photos will be auto-deleted in 29 days. However, you are responsible to delete them on a routine basis and not to rely on the auto-delete feature. To accomplish this final step, choose the Select option in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. An option to delete all will appear in the upper left corner of the screen. A drop-down will appear indicating the number of images you are going to permanently delete by completing this action. Click the Delete 11 Photos and all photos and videos will be permanently removed from your device. Your recently deleted album should display this message: no photos or videos, once you have successfully deleted all images from your iPad. Deleting images from your iPhone is very similar to the process for deleting from the iPad. Start by selecting the Photos icon on the screen. A screen displaying photos will appear. Choose Select option in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Select will appear next to all the images in the Photos album. Click Select to highlight all the photos to be deleted. This will change the word Select to Deselect. Make sure to scroll down the screen to include all images for deletion. You have reached the bottom when you see the total photos and videos displayed. The screen will indicate that there are no photos or videos in your photo file. However, like the iPad process, you are not finished yet. Click on the Albums icon at the bottom of the screen to display your albums. Scroll to the bottom until you can read Other Albums. Locate the recently deleted album. This image indicates that there are 34 recently deleted images in this album which need to be permanently deleted. Select this album to display all recently deleted images. If you scroll to the bottom, you will see how many photos and videos are ready for deletion. Choose Select to display new options at the bottom of the screen. Click on Delete All. A menu will pop up indicating the number of items ready for deletion. Click Delete Items. The screen displayed should read No Photos or Videos, indicating you have permanently deleted all images and videos. The next few slides detail the process How to delete your browsing history. Open any tab within Chrome. Touch the 3 horizontal dots in the upper right corner. A menu will drop down. Select History. Your browsing history will be displayed. Click on Clear Browsing Data at the bottom of the menu. A second menu will appear. Click Clear Browsing Data. Another window will appear. Click on Clear Browsing Data one more time. Click Done. Your browsing history will be empty once you have clicked Done. In conclusion, please hear some final thoughts regarding security from Michael Robinson, Executive Director.
From a security standpoint, I would just also ask that we all just make sure that we're being mindful of not only clearing our browsing history, being mindful of any time we take pictures, that we're deleting pictures, and then that we truly delete them. So if you're going to utilize the device to take pictures, please take a moment to learn how to truly delete a picture. So once you delete a picture, it still sits in deleted files. And so I would just ask that you know the extra step that it takes to delete deleted files, or the deleted file folder for pictures as well. In addition to that, we'll just ask that we all just also be mindful of where we keep our devices, our iPads, our iPhones, and such. Think through, do you have passwords written down on your keyboards? Are we practicing safely at the end of the day? Are you storing your devices in the trunk of your car? Are you leaving them on the front seat of your car? Are you leaving them in your bag on the back seat? And how accessible are those devices to being stolen? And just want us to make sure that we're being mindful of all these things. We are all still responsible for our devices, even if it's stolen. And so in the effort of, preventing a HIPAA breach, I want us to make sure that we clean our browsing history, but also that we don't leave devices sitting on the front seats of our cars. And we all need this reminder periodically. I can tell you Friday evening I needed it, so I carried my devices through the store with me because I didn't want to leave my bag in the car while I went into the grocery store. And having 3 different work devices with me at the time, potentially significant risk had I left them there and something happened. So not asking you all to do something that the rest of us aren't being mindful of and trying to make sure that we do. Also think through changing your password periodically. And then also keep in mind that if you're using a work device to surf the internet, anything that you're touching is being tracked and would also be in your browsing history. Would also have access potentially to patient information that you're also storing on your work device. So I want us just all think through those processes. If we do that, I honestly believe that we'll be better as we move forward in protecting patient information and put ourselves at less risk as well as our organization.
This concludes the tutorial uploading images to WellSky and deleting passwords, deleting images, and clearing your browsing history from your iPad and iPhone. If you have additional questions, please ask your manager or education team for assistance.